You always see like these huge windows in offices with like this gorgeous view, but windows can actually be a huge problem for your neck, your back, and your shoulders. So let's just say you have this huge window in front of your computer or your office at work. The problem with that, when there's glare that's introduced, it's gonna reflect off your screen into your eyes. It can cause eye fatigue. And then also a lot of times when you're glaring, because the screen is never gonna be bright enough as like the outside ambient light, you're always gonna be leaning forward a little bit, hunched back just to view the screen a little bit better. I mean, sometimes this can be controlled a little bit by just having a good chair, but most people are kind of leaning into their screen because of the glare around them. And you may not even notice this because this is like your daily routine. You may not even think that you have glare on your monitor. And the easiest way to do this is just to simply turn your monitor off and see if you can see any reflection with a black screen in front of you. Now, see right now, see how it just got brighter outside? This is the effects of having a huge window. It's starting to get darker now. The light's starting to get a little bit more even, but as you can see throughout the day, the light can change a lot in your office. And having a monitor next to a bright light source can be a huge issue. Even for lighting, if you have a light in front of your desk and it's shining on your eyes, that can cause eye fatigue. That can cause you to actually lean forward and squint when you're looking at your monitor. So you want to actually have lights placed on either side of you, right? You don't want it right below you. You don't want it right in front of you. You want lights above you and on either side of you. So that's like a good lighting setup. Now for windows, you don't want windows in front of you and you don't want them behind you. If they're behind you, they're gonna hit that screen, that's gonna reflect into your eyes. If you have a window in front of you, that bright light is just gonna cause you to squint and lean into your screen. So the best way to have good lighting in your office is to have it 90 degrees or perpendicular to you on your right or your left side, and you don't want the light source too close to you because that's going to cause reflection. You want to make sure that light source is a good distance away from you, like 6 or 8 or 10 feet if possible. I know it's not always possible in every circumstance, but if you can do that, you can still have a good light source. Another option is just to eliminate the light source and cut it out by putting blinds like I have here, or use some sort of curtains or window covering. That way you can just eliminate the light source completely. I know it may feel like you're living in a dungeon, but if you're gonna be on a computer throughout the day or for a big part of your day, it's better to just eliminate some of those light sources. You still want to have some light in your room, and the ambient light in your room, which is just, you know, the lighting from the window or the lighting from whatever lights you have, it should match your monitor screen. So if your monitor, if you're noticing it's really dark or maybe your monitor's too bright, that's going to cause eye fatigue as well. So you want to just make sure that your monitor is matching the ambient light throughout the room. Now, a lot of offices don't have Apple computers. Apple computers are just a really good example of matching the ambient light without you having to change any settings. They'll just do this automatically, but most of us are using Windows computers, and so these monitors won't match the ambient light in your room. So you'll have to manually just kind of look around you at the light and match the light accordingly. So the key takeaway here is make sure your lighting in your room matches the same lighting as your monitor. Your light sources should be on your right or your left sides, not in front of you, not behind you. And you can always check this by just turning your monitor off to see if there's any reflections in your room. Please leave your comments below if you have any thoughts or other considerations with this, and feel free to like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one, and I hope you have a great day.